Okay. And the topic is... Hey, what's up? How's it going? Welcome back to my channel where we talk about all things language and culture. My name is Kevin, and today we've got another Study Cantonese vlog going. Today I want to share with you all a 1-minute Cantonese speaking exercise that I sometimes do to improve my speaking capabilities. Now, if you are learning Cantonese, this might be a great way to practice more speaking and something that you might want to introduce into your Cantonese study routine. And if you already speak Cantonese and you're just watching this for entertainment, it's going to be fun because I'm going to be making some mistakes. I do encourage you to point out any mistakes or give me some corrections in the comments below. If you never receive corrections, how are you going to improve, right? So feel free to correct me below. I welcome all corrections. I welcome all feedback. One more thing, if you have been enjoying the videos and the content that I've been making, please be sure to like and subscribe to support the channel. I really appreciate you all so much. Thank you so much. Let's get to the exercise. All right, so what is this 1-minute Cantonese speaking exercise all about? Well, I have in front of me this bowl of conversation topics. The idea is I'm gonna pick one of these at random and I'm gonna try to be speaking for a whole minute. I have this timer on the right on my computer. You guys probably can't see it right now. And I'm gonna kick that off and just speak. Then later what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back and listen to myself improvising in Cantonese. And I'm gonna transcribe it. I'm gonna write it down in a notebook. Personally, I'm gonna write it in Yupeng because I'm focusing on my speaking and comprehension. But if you are working on your writing and reading as well, feel free to write in Chinese characters. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna transcribe what I had recently just said, and later I'm gonna go back and review. So any kind of grammar mistakes I'm gonna make, I'm gonna correct it. Any kind of vocabulary that I could have used a better word, and then I'm gonna make it go through a final pass and just try to make things flow better and sound better. And then finally read my final writing. And so this is a great way to just kind of practice your speaking and identify your errors and kind of self-correct. Obviously, if you have someone, maybe a friend or family member or a tutor or a language partner to correct your writing afterwards, that'd be ideal. But if you do this every day, maybe this is not something that you can get corrections all the time. If you can, good for you. If not, don't worry about it. This is a good way to just get yourself to speak more. Eesh, I'm nervous. Let's see what I get. Okay. And the topic is, what annoys you on public transport? All right, what annoys you in public transport? 呢個點樣？呢個廣東話點講啊？ I didn't mention this earlier, but for this practice, if there's something that I don't know how to say in Cantonese, I'm just gonna say it in English, and then when I correct myself, I'm gonna find the right word later. So this, what annoys you on public transport? I actually don't know how to say a lot of these words. 你係交通裏邊唔中意嘅嘢係乜嘢? I don't know. But I'm gonna go back and correct this later. So we're gonna give that a try. We're gonna start in 3, 2, 1. 咁我係交通裏邊唔中意嘅嘢就係如果有人哋佢哋係行路係嘛？咁我就唔中意佢哋就係一路行路一路講嘢，同埋講即係行得好慢。咁你喺佢哋後邊，你想即係過去人哋，但係你過唔到，因為行得好慢嘅。咁呢個真係好唔中意嘅，我好嬲嘅。另一個嘢咧就係我唔中意即係喺地鐵裏面，咁如果有好多人嘅時候，咁我就覺得即係唔舒服啊！我唔中意即係有人即係推你啦，或者碰到你，我其實都唔中意嘅。係咪啊？好難啊！我唔得啊！1分鐘講呢啲嘢。Okay. Well, right now it's time to kind of correct myself, transcribe this. That was hard, man. All right, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to transcribe. I'm going to write down what I had said on a piece of paper. And this way I can kind of solidify some of the words I've written. I can take a closer look and see if I want to improve some of the structures, improve some of the word choice, or maybe even I'll be able to notice some mistakes in pronunciation that I made. It's a great place where you can start to take notes on as well. It's a good opportunity for you to kind of go back, read it, and see how you can improve the way you express yourself. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a look at what I've written. I'm going to write some corrections, add some more colorful language, and we're going to give it another try. The second try, I'm not going to time it. I'm just going to try to say it in a more refined way. Alright, so now that I have transcribed what I have said and I have kind of made some corrections and some improvements, what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to respond the question a second time. And I'm going to refer to my notes here. I'm not going to read this off directly, but I want to make sure that I incorporate some of the new vocabulary that I want to incorporate, or that I don't repeat some of the structural mistakes that I made. The goal here is to kind of learn how to self-correct yourself and how to identify your personal mistakes and your weak points. Right? Okay, take 2. 咁我喺即係交通上有乜嘢會俾我煩㗎？首先，如果人哋行路行得好慢嘅話咧，我會覺得好煩嘅。尤其喺地鐵站入邊又好，或者喺巴士上又好，我非常唔中意即係大家行路行得慢，或者你前面嘅人突然間喺嗰度企住唔繼續，我會覺得會非常非常嬲嘅。另外咧，我個人都唔係好中意即係有好多人嘅地方。如果喺地鐵入邊同埋有好多人嘅時候咧，我會覺得唔舒服，因為我即係好煩人哋憑到你咧，或者推你咧，即係自己唔中意嘅，係咁啦。我講唔得啦。咁今日就講到呢度啦。我即係講廣東話嘅時候，需要諗非常非常多，而家好攰，我講唔得啦。OK， 我如果頭先講嘅嘢即係講得唔啱嘅話咧，或者有啲問題嘅話咧，唔該大家喺下邊留個 comment， 我想即係有啲進步啊，我想 improve 啊。跟住如果大家即係中意呢啲片嘅話咧，都喺下邊留個 comment 話俾我聽，因為我想知道你哋中意睇嘅嘢係乜嘢。我其實幾中意做呢啲 study together 嘅 vlog。如果大家中意嘅話咧，我一定會做多啲嘅。OK， 咁講到呢度咧，就我哋下次再見啦，拜拜。